Hello everybody, welcome to this nice Thursday afternoon here in northern Michigan. Sorry I had to scare the turkeys off, but they're not going to go too far. I think they know I'm here to put some food out, because it's looking pretty sparse. They've done a pretty good job of cleaning up here. There's really nothing left but just empty seeds. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some food and put it out, and then I've got some thank yous and some information to share with you. I will be right back. It looks like the turkeys are going to just kind of stand there on the side of the hill and watch me put food out. So I have a feeling when I'm done, they are going to be right back down here. You know, I like the fact that they're afraid of me. That's how it should be. They're wild animals. They're not pets. And I would never want to get them to the point where they are tame, because that would not help them out very much in the wild. So they need to maintain that fear of humans. Funny, I've been noticing the possum seems to really like these apples, and for some reason I don't know why, but he or she grabs the apple, which these are pretty good sized apples, and gets it in its mouth, and it takes it up to the house and it eats it against the house. So I'm not sure why. It kind of takes it out of camera range, but at least they're getting eaten, so I'm glad to see that. I'm not sure, maybe some of the other animals are eating them too, but I notice the possums definitely like the apples. And it seems like the porcupines like the little corn on the cobs too. It's kind of fun watching them. Okay, whoops, it's still slippery out here. I think everything's in order. Got all the food out. Temperature, it's reading a little bit high. I think it's about 29 degrees right now, so still below freezing. But I've got some things here to share with you today. The first thing I want to do is do a correction from yesterday. I had mentioned that Robert and Catherine made a donation in honor of Catherine's birthday yesterday, and I said that they were in England. They're not. They're in Scotland, and I should know better than that. So just want to make that correction that Robert and Catherine, thanks again for your donation, and thanks for letting me know that you're in Scotland, not in England. Also got a couple people to thank. These are some folks that have been helping us out on a monthly basis. We certainly appreciate that support because it really helps us to budget and figure out just exactly what we can get. We try to buy the best quality food, which maybe about once a week I mention the type of food we put out. I know what you see mainly is corn, but that's actually just a small percentage of what goes out. There's a lot of other pellets and oats and alfalfa and things just packed with nutrients. So folks like this really help that out. And today we received a donation from Linda Kordsmeyer, and she's in Ward, Arkansas, and then also Connie Scott from the Dallas, Texas area. And those of you who go to the Snowman Cam chat room would know Connie in there as Hummer Scott. So if you happen to see her in there, certainly give her a thanks, not only for her monthly support, but she's done a lot of things to help us raise money too. So Connie, thank you for your continued and ongoing support. We appreciate it. Also too, I wanted to just mention our YouTube page, which I'm just kind of getting that going again. I've actually had the page for quite a few years, but we really weren't doing anything with it. I put a few videos on it in the past, some news stories and some things about the history of the Snowman Cam, but now thanks to John Baxter, John does a great job every day of capturing interesting videos, and also captures my talks when I come here, and he posts those. So now we are capturing those from him and adding them on our Snowman Cam page, our YouTube page, and I'm really planning on doing some pretty neat stuff with that. So you're definitely going to want to subscribe. You want to stay on top of what's going on, and the best way to find that is just by going to our website, snowmancam.com. Go to the top of the page, and you'll see a link there that says Our Videos. And when you click on that, it'll take you right to the page, and you'll see some videos featured there. So feel free to subscribe to that. We're trying to build that community up, and once we get that community built up, like our Facebook communities, we'll start doing some pretty neat things there. But for now, we'll be posting at least the videos every day that I do here. So if you happen to miss what I'm talking about and you like watching it, you'll be able to just dial right into our Facebook page and call that video up and watch it too. So that's kind of neat. And then it's a little bit different than the archives and EarthCam. The EarthCam archives are great, but this is just another way that John has taken those and edited them down into just most of them are 10 or 15 minute videos. So definitely, and welcome to, we actually had quite a few people that have joined our page now. I think we're up to 182, 183 folks in there. So welcome to the YouTube folks. And also welcome to all the people that just joined our Facebook page too. I need to remember that we're having new people coming in every day that are still wondering what this is all about here. So I'd like to try to get you up to speed. And the best way is to join our Facebook page. We've got two of them. Just do a search in your Facebook for Snowman Cam, and you'll see our Facebook page, and then you'll also see our fans group. So feel free to like our page and join the fans group. And just a great way to learn about what we're doing here. And also, too, you'll get notified when there's something interesting going on. Like today when I was getting ready and doing some paperwork for a meeting, I saw there was a bunch of turkeys here, so I just went ahead and did a little upload there of video during that time. And if that happens, if you're part of our group, you'll get a little alert on your phone if you've got your notifications set that way to let you know that, hey, something cool is going on at the camp. So plus once you're in there, it's a good place to ask questions if you're wondering, what that animal is or what that sound is. Like overnight, there was some screeching going on out here, And you will, as time goes on here, you'll hear a lot of crazy wild noises in the woods. It's amazing how many different animals make different sounds, especially during mating season. And I went back and I listened last night because somebody was wondering what that was. I think it was about 2:47 local time. And I went back and listened to it because I've been out here for quite a long time, many seasons, 23 years worth of living in the woods here. And I believe what we were hearing last night was a couple of raccoons either fighting or mating. It's kind of hard to tell the difference sometimes in the sounds they make. But I think that's what we were hearing last night because my bedroom window in the summertime, especially in the spring, would be open, and a lot of times in the middle of the night I would be awakened by those sounds. So that's probably what that was. So if you're interested in checking that out, somebody may even grab it and post it on one of our Facebook pages. But if not, if you want to go to the Earth Cam site, just go to our site, snowmancam.com. At the top of the page, there's a link there that says 24-hour archives. And if you click there and then click again on archives and select the 2 to 3 o'clock time in the morning, and then you can slide the little slider bar across to 2:47. It starts there and it goes on for about 15 or 20 minutes. So it's kind of an eerie sound, so it's worth listening to. But you'll hear that and many other wild sounds, especially when the bears start coming in. You'll start hearing that, and yeah, it's well worth checking into. In fact, one thing I wondered too, and maybe somebody can post it on Facebook. You know, I always talk about times, and I give you obviously my local time here, but like when I say go to the archives and click on the 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, can somebody let me know if they're in a time zone other than the Eastern time zone, if that shows my times? Because if not, I want to make that clear. You know, if when you watch our Earth Cam videos, is the time on that your time, or is it my time here? Just so I can help people, especially new people when they come in. I want to make sure I'm giving them the right time so they can go and look right at things. So I'd appreciate that. Also, Richard wanted me to mention the new T-shirts that we just came out with, the round logo ones, that there's a little bit of a delay in the shipment of that. So I didn't want anybody to worry. Richard is always great about getting stuff out immediately, but the supplier that he's getting them from said those are delayed a couple of weeks, and I'll let you know when they're actually in the mail. So if you've ordered one of them with the new round logo in it, it's coming. It's just going to be a little bit later. Normally when you order something like that, you have it within a few days, because Richard goes to the post office every day, but for whatever reason, these are delayed a little bit. If you're ordering the other T-shirts with the wide logo on it that says Snowman Cam on it, those he has all in stock, so those are going out immediately. So somebody ordered one yesterday, it'll be in the mail today to them. In fact, actually, I'm waiting on Jennifer. If you're watching right now, I sent you an email. You made an order, and I'm looking for a size so we can get that in the mail to you. So if you're watching now, please check your email and let me know what size you want, and we'll get that right out in the mail to you. So thank you to everybody that's been ordering things through the store. That really helps out too. And I forget too, new people ask you, where is that store? Again, most of the stuff you'll find at snowmancam.com, our main site, and there's a link at the top of the page that says store. You can't miss it. And you can go through. There's some pretty neat items that if you're a true Snowman Cam fan, you'll definitely probably want to add some of those things to your collection. So that's all I have. Let's see, today is Thursday, Friday. It means tomorrow night is trivia night, 8 o'clock. Richard does a great job with that. It's a lot of fun. It's free to play. Just come on into the chat room. You can either play or you can just watch and see some of the funny stuff people come up with in there for answers, trying to answer trivia questions. And speaking of Friday, tomorrow I've got a meeting in the morning down in Lansing, our state capital. It's about 2.5 hours from here. So I'll be a little bit later than normal tomorrow. Those meetings usually go till about noon, so I will let people know on Facebook. about what time I'm going to be here, but I'm guessing I'll probably be here about 2:30, 3 o'clock. It's going to depend on traffic and weather conditions, because right now they're calling for icing conditions tomorrow. So not really looking forward to the drive, but it's a meeting I need to get to, so I will be there. And I think that's just about everything. Like I said, it's a relatively nice day today. It's about 29 degrees, a light wind. It's mostly cloudy, but and I see the turkeys now have made their way to the top of the hill. I guess they're just walking around waiting for me to leave. So I'm sure they'll come back down. I see there's some squirrels kind of waiting off in the distance to come back in. So I'm going to take off. And I hope wherever you're watching us from around the world that you're doing well, that you're happy, healthy, that you're comfortable, that you're warm, and you're well fed. And with your help, like the folks I mentioned here earlier, I'll be here every day putting food out to make sure the wildlife here in my neck of the woods makes it through another pretty brutal Michigan winter. So take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. See if I can get out of here without falling down. Oh, and a chickadee got me. I almost got away, but this one got me right on the back of the head. So, you're welcome, chickadee.